Welcome to the house that Rodney built. Leahy turned into legacy. Parsegan renovated and Holtz restored. Notre Dame Stadium, the home of the Fighting Irish. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honoring the seniors on Senior Day. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Etienne. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. All right, guys, here's our first look at this offense today. And here comes the big fella, a staple of this aerial attack, Jesse.
And he's a guy that can line up all over the field, David. There's matchups out there waiting to be taken advantage of.
Yeah, and it's so nice to be able to do that. It makes it easy to play quarterback when you can feature a guy like this that's fast, big, and strong.
And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain. Dropping back, it's Verrier. Fires to the big fella. Still running at the 40. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. Fair catch, called for and made. So Notre Dame's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And if these two guys wind up getting matched up, David, we'll see what wins, speed or force.
Yeah, and you love to be physical and set the tone, and this linebacker does that consistently. Now, Jesse, keeping up with the speed on the other side, that's a different animal.
Might be different, but we're going to see this receiver work underneath on some drag routes. You better be careful. You do not want to get caught in the wash against this linebacker.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. He's got it on the right. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. On second down, he'll fire. Gets it out fast. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Quarterback adapting. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Movement here from the tight end. Back to throw, it's Stokes. Using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. It's complete. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. Give to the back. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Last play didn't go well. It leaves them with 2nd and 11. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Buys a little time. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, that's just kind of frustrating for an offense. You move the ball all the way down the field. You got an opportunity on third down, and you can't protect your quarterback. You get the sack, and now it's probably field goal time if you make a field goal.
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. It is good! And the first points of the day come on that field goal. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. Looking to throw, it's very air. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And this junior loves to show off that big arm. He wants to throw. Now adjusting. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Line getting set on second down. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Offense in a split backfield. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Comes out throwing on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Looking to throw on second down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. He's got his man. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
These are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired. But you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. They've got the screen set up. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be fourth down. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And with the field goal, we are tied here in the second quarter. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but the decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Firing to the right, complete. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. Notre Dame right back to the line. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Allen. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time.
Brings up 2nd down.
They think they can create space here with the run to the right. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to pass, it's Verrier. Quickly to the tight end. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. From the gun, running back on the move. Can't get him to the ground. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. He's going to pass. Got his man quickly. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Gets it out quickly. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. He wants to throw. Getting some heat. Across the 25, he's got room. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, it's a nice job by him making the catch, but guys, you got to secure the ball and put it away. The play's not over. Give the defender credit for knocking it loose, and the defense jumps on it.
Wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from... Challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Dropping back, it's Verrier. He's got it on the run. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, here's an interesting decision. It's early in the game. Do you want to be aggressive and try to seize momentum and go for this? Or do you just take the field goal and take the points?
Splits the uprights, it's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a couple of ranked teams having at it this week, and take a look at what's going down. USC is currently working from behind, but in front of a packed Coliseum, anything is possible. That fight song, those uniforms, momentum can change quickly. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to UCLA. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Stopped after making the catch. Bunch formation for these receivers. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he's got it inside the 35. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it in with a huge play, an 80-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Fast motion from the offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. They're working that left side. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. That last completion has him set up 2nd and short. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Makes a man miss. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Still on his feet at the 45. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
They'll throw it on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air. It's Verrier. He's got it. And he's in for the score. Touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing right now is working, a lot of scoring. This puts a lot more pressure on your offense, Palmer, when you walk on the field.
And at this point, too, David, which defense can break serve, right? Who can get a stop? That's what it feels like is going to be the determining factor in this game.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Out of the gun, the inside give.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it.
And it's on the ground. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it.
And this is why a lot of offensive coaches are okay going into halftime trailing, not being too aggressive. Because when you try to make things happen, sometimes disaster strikes. And you just saw it right there.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to pass. It's Verrier. They'll run the screen. Plows through the defense. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. He's going to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. Short gain on the play before he slides. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He'll start this drive firing. Right down the middle. Ball in the air. Intercepted. Taking it the other way. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And doing a great job in coverage. Obviously, you got to play run first as a linebacker always. That's your first thought process. But then reading the QB's eyes, breaking on the football, catching it. And then from there, it was easy. Just take it right to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll bring it out. It's Vic. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here come the Irish, back on offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the 2nd half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the 2nd half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Keeps looking downfield. Going to try to get it himself. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that 1st down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to throw, it's Stokes. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. They'll throw it on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in South Bend. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas there in the shadows of Touchdown Jesus.
All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success, and so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Dropping back, it's Verrier. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
On second down, just keeps firing. Throws to the wideout. Lost the defense, he's wide open. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. From the red zone, looking for a space. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. They'll leave it with him. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. A little screen to the running back. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. And it's right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here come the Irish back on offense. They go to the ground. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Stokes. Flips it out to the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Trying to find his man on first down. He's got it on the move. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. On the ground, it's Hurtado. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Man, that is so good. There's not a lot of room to work over there on the sideline in the end zone, but he was able to control his body, catch the football, make sure he had a foot down inbounds. It doesn't get any better than that.
Here comes the two-point try. Trying to slam in. Couldn't quite find the end zone as they stop him on the two-point conversion and keep him from making this a one-possession game. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking downfield, it's very air. It's complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Snow. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He's got it on the right. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. Oh, how that would have swung the momentum, but instead it's just a deflection, and they give up another completion.
And, Reese, we hear it all the time. It's a game of inches. Look how close that was to changing this game. For the defense creating some momentum, trying to get back into it, and the offense gets the big break.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Finds his tight end. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They'll go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. His drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They get him down, but not before he picks up 5 down to the 17-yard line. Third down, and this crowd is tearing the lid off this place. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee, and they'll bring it to the 25. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. He'll do it himself. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Running game got stuffed on first down, still from their own 25 on 2nd and 10. Got his man down the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect their quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
The Irish send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Line gets set, first down. He's looking to throw it. He uncorks a bullet to the right. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Back to throw. It's Verrier. Unloads to the right. A strike downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
How great is it if you're a defensive coordinator that you know I can put 6 DBs on the field in my dime package and I can still get home rushing 4. My guys up front are better than your guys, and we're going to go prove it. They did just that.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Bringing it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here come the Irish, back on offense. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Going up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. One final play before the end of the quarter. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Pass on the way. It's picked off. And he's brought down, but this interception, a huge play to end this quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. First down to start the drive after the break. He leaves it with his back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Using his legs, it's Jackson. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. 3rd down, and this crowd is tearing the lid off this place. Looking for the score. And he's got it in the end zone. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Illinois has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 18 to Oregon. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To the air, it's Stokes. Quickly complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They're bringing heat. Gets it out fast.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
He's got it. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. They keep attacking through the air. Steps away. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. On second down, they'll take to the air. Good timing on the quick out. This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. They'll try to get it through the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. The give to the single back. Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The give to the back. Fights off a defender. Pushes forward for a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 8. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Unloads to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with another interception. That's his 4th of the day. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Give to the running back. The ball squirts free. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get louder.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Wide open downfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. To the air on 1st down. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game. Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9. That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a 1st down. Floating away. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish!
Are you kidding me? I mean, that's really good defense to take away the pass and take away the big play, but the quarterback just makes absolutely something out of nothing, scrambles around, finds a way to get in for the touchdown.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Running back searching for a hole. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's going to run it. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Wide receiver shows motion. Looking to throw its very air. Working that left side now. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the score.
2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He shanked it. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. Palmer, I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure you're just trying to stay up.
Well, we're definitely just trying to stay alive at this point, but you're also trying to build confidence, too, for your next opponent. If you can find some completions late in the game, even though it looks like you're going to lose it, it's all about building on the good things you do this week so that you're out executing at a higher level the next time.
Makes his connection. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They want to just keep throwing it. Tight end finds a soft spot. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. To the air, it's Stokes. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
And they almost had another one. Rare is the occasion when you're happy to see 4th down, but it's better than throwing another pick. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And they're just about out of chances. The defense can stop it one more time as the quarterback takes a knee. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College.